baby, watch my soul again under the rain.
Hey guys, Johnny Rock here doing an artist spotlight on Rob Ferreira of Dead Fish Handshake.
I'm born and raised in Jersey. I grew up in a little town in Hudson County, Harrison, and lived there for most of my life. I always kind of dabbled a little bit in the guitar, maybe as early as like 8 or 9 years old, just a little rinky-dink acoustic. But then I think it was about 15 years old when I said, hey, I want to play guitar. My older brother was very much into classic rock. And so I remember as a kid, Pink Floyd, U2, Guns N' Roses when I first heard that. That's what I remember in the early days. And later on I just discovered other stuff. I think the discovery of Led Zeppelin just kind of changed it. Growing up also like in the 90s, I mean that played a big role in shaping my musical nature and stuff. Obviously Seattle stuff, I'm a big STP fan. And like then, just even more industrial sounding stuff. I like a lot of film scores.
Are there any teachers or mentors to thank for your craft?
I'm mostly self-taught. It's the little I would give is definitely my older brother plays guitar. In the early days, if we learn the more intricate or difficult thing, I'd go to him. I'm like, hey, if I could do this, then the easy stuff will come easy. And so like I remember going up to him, asking him like, can you show me how to play Stairway to Heaven or whatever, that stuff. But a lot of it's just kind of like listening to records and then picking up what I do.
What inspires you to write music?
Just everything. I mean, just life experiences. I know that's very cliche, melting pot of influences, but I think when musicians say that, it's just really, that's what they're trying to express, that they just like a million things and they want it all to like happily coagulate. Is that a good word? Or am I using that wrong?
Or is it coalesce? I don't know.
Coalesce? What? We like it all.
I'm not good with the big words either.
We like to all get it together. You hear a song that you really love and like, man, I wish I could write a song like that. And that's like an ever-long thing that I keep doing. I'd like to feel that way about a song that I write one day. That just like moves me the way some of my favorite artists do,
So that hasn't happened yet.
I definitely feel proud of all the stuff I've done, but I'm still searching for that one.
What gives you the most excitement musically?
Being able to know that someone connects to the music. Most recently we did a show and we played a song that had nothing to do with the event, and it was a benefit actually, and have those words and that song kind of applied to that scenario was actually like a real moving thing. I had never felt that before. I thought that was really cool, and just having people like connect on that level, I mean that's exciting.
When you write a song, is it music or lyrics first?
It's definitely music for the most part. If there's a lyric, if there's something I want to say, chances are I'm already singing it somehow. If there's a phrase or whatever, it's usually attached to some sort of a melody. So I'm always like a melody guy first.
What are some highlights of your music career?
I've played some cool shows and, just like being able to play, we were talking about it before, like being able to play like CBs, the amount of times I did back in the day, and like having some shows open up for some nationals that are just not somebody coming through that like, oh, it's great to put it on my resume, but just like guys that you're a fan of, and then share those stages and then meet those people. It's just one of the little successes that I've found over the years, and just putting out records too, man. Hopefully one day I could go and put on all this stuff that I've recorded when I'm old, maybe in a rocking chair if I get there, and just like, hey, I made all this cool music that I'm so proud of over the years, and so like being able to catch those moments in time on record and put them out and stuff like that, those have all been highlights for me.
How did we first meet? When did we start working together?
You were playing in Pyroclast, and you were just playing your drums, you were making it look easy, you were taking a sip of a beer mid-song, and it was just like, I was like, that dude's cool, man. Like, he's up there and like he's like very carefree and he's still pulling it off. He's not like, taking that sip and slopping it up, like right now,
After that, it was kind of on social media.
Yeah.
Like we, Facebook friended, and we would post a lot of the same stuff about bands and music and things that we liked, and we it was a sort of connection I think there, and I went to see Dead Fish Handshake not too long after I guess you guys formed. Might have been just after Across State Lines came out. It was like, wow, you know, these guys are tight. Like, it looks like they got a good promo thing going. They had, you know, you guys had the banner, and you were a step ahead always of the bands that sort of I was in. And I was like, you know, that's the kind of band I should join, and then I kind of did.
We had a few shows booked, and we had lost our drummer, and I think we just kind of started talking about like, hey, you know, we got this going on, and you said like, if I can help you in any way, I'm like, sure can, come on down, you know. And when you came in, like, I liked that. I was just like, I thought to myself, imagine the possibility of like, you know, you're not just bringing some dude behind the kit. Like, this guy is an all-around guy, you know, and he even sings if we need that, and then at the time, like, even with Dave, I was just like, this is kind of like a little all-star in my head, like a little all-star cast, you know. That's how I felt, and it was awesome.
Dave and I hadn't like played together in a band, you know, for a while, and so to all have that all happen at the same time was really cool. It was a fun summer. What are your contributions to this project, musical or otherwise?
I brought in a song that I wrote a long time ago that just never really kind of fit in any of the projects that I was doing, and I gave it to Dave, and we came in here and we jammed on it and figured out a different arrangement, slightly different arrangement, and that song just started coming to life.
There's hope for more.
I've known Rob for a really long time now. I've always admired his work ethic, how fast he gets his bands up, how quick things are popping off for him, and I've always appreciated his writing, and to have the opportunity where we actually sat down and collaborated and finally did something together was really cool. It was really, really exciting to me.
And then Tony went and he had a song. We just kind of came in here and jammed on it and had a really cool vibe, and like, you know, hey, we're gonna do this song together.
My thoughts on Rob Ferreira, super nice dude, easy to work with, professional, and I mean, he blew out guitar tracks for Voices in Heaven in like, you know, a couple hours. Probably would have taken me 3 weeks, you know. This monster solo that I couldn't even touch, so we love you, Rob.
Is this your first vinyl record?
It is my first vinyl record, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it.
What's been the most exciting parts of this project so far?
Everyone was pitching in a case of like maybe a more compilation type record. You would have like, well, this is my song, this is how I want you to play it, and blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't. It was a very band-like atmosphere.
Any local or lesser-known artists that you enjoy?
Years ago, there was a Hoboken mainstay. This guy, JD Duval, I don't know if he's still around, and like he had like kind of like a Buckley-esque type of sound, and I love that stuff. I'm a big fan of a band called Arthur Channel that came out. I think they're based out of LA, and even like Hurt, our very own Max, man, you did a great job on this record. I think the dude's talented, not just, you know, not just on the guitar, but just like in his head.
Rob and I always talk outside of our projects that we collaborate on. We're gear people together a lot. He's very detail-oriented and incredibly dedicated. The nuances, especially when you listen to tones that he's working on, are wonderful.
It'd be nice if those bands that are just every bit as talented managed to get more of an ear, you know, to just reach more people. So those are a few of the ones I really dig.
What upcoming gigs or music of yours do you want to plug?
New music, man. New Dead Fish Handshake stuff, new Down Shallow stuff, new Johnny Rock and Friends for the record. You know, that's exciting, and that's what I'm really looking forward to right now.